Well, welcome viewers. I'm Dr. JW Ayub. This is the Recalibration series from high output to sustainable desire. This is episode number 3. When providing wears you down. And if you misread fatigue as rejection, you will create the very distance you fear. When physical or emotional capacity is misinterpreted as loss of desire, insecurity converts normal fatigue into unnecessary tension and begins a predictable decline in the connection. Teaching point number 1, viewers. Fatigue's often a capacity issue, not a rejection issue. If a partner can still care deeply, still feel attraction, and still be too physically or emotionally drained to respond at the same level, capacity drops before care drops. Tiredness is not the same as indifference, and energy limits are real and relationally important, and we have to weigh all these things up. Teaching point number 2. Misinterpretation creates secondary damage, and we spoke a little bit about this in the last episode. Once tired, particularly the female, once tiredness in the female is read as personal rejection, insecurity begins to shape tone, behavior, and emotional response. She will sense your insecurity. Assumptions replace facts. Sensitivity increases around no, in your case, and you'll assume things, but they're the facts. You'll become you'll have sensitivity when she says no, and pressure rises through reaction. If she doesn't react the way that you feel secure with, you'll find yourself under pressure, and that's going to make you try harder, which is going to push her away further. Remember, the harder you chase, the harder they run away. Teaching point number 3. Incorrect reaction turns a manageable issue into a relational problem, and what could have been handled through patience and regulation becomes conflict, distance, and defensive behavior. Fatigue becomes tension if you don't deal with this right. Tension creates emotional withdrawal, and withdrawal then looks like proof of rejection, but it's not. It's really, they're waving a white flag. Just give me some space. So let's reflect. Where have you reacted to tiredness as though it was a statement about your value? Because 9 times out of 10 it's not. See, we don't interpret women's tiredness and things like that the way that we should. We take it personally. So here's a challenge, viewers. The next time you sense fatigue in your woman, respond with calm restraint instead of an interpretation, because a lot of the times your interpretation in that environment is going to sabotage you with her. And now, proverb: not every closed door is a rejection. Some are simply tired hinges. So in closing, viewers, when providing wears you down, if you treat fatigue like rejection, men, you will answer a temporary limit with permanent damage. But if you read it correctly, regulate yourself, and remove the unnecessary pressure from her, you give the relationship room to recover without turning exhaustion into disconnection. I'm Dr. JW Ayub, theologist, otherwise known as Pro Bricky and Pro Theologist on YouTube and Facebook. And I hope to see you in episode 4 of the Recalibration from High Output to Sustainable Desire. Episode 4, entitled When Initiative Fuels Friction. when initiative fuels friction. I'll see you then.